Welcome to your midweek reading. This is Kristen with Sacred Soul Ascension. And let's get right into it. This is our full moon week. The full moon was on Monday, and be sure to look at that video, the full moon video. That will be in effect for the next 2 weeks. So if you haven't seen that, go there as a reference point. Our first 2 cards, we have the Courageous Peony and Inner Earth. The Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. This is a beautiful cue for really allowing yourself to blossom, for your unique fragrance. When I think of peony, I just think of fragrance. I mean, it's just so bold. It's such a strong smell and a strong aroma. And that peony is not scared to be the strongest smelling flower in the spring, right? It's just being a peony. And this card is really asking you to allow your essence to fully bloom, to really expand and grow and become the unique, multifaceted being that you are. And a lot of times we can be a bit paradoxical in that multifacetedness. You know, we can be extroverts and also be introverts, right? We can be very bold and courageous and leaders, and we can also, need a lot of quiet time and peace time and family time and rejuvenation time. We have all these expansions and contractions just innately, naturally, as a part of our multifaceted being. You can be a mathematician and an artist. We are, these kind of things that we see as paradoxical actually are a well-rounded, the well-rounded, like, full story, the full spectrum story. So allow the different colors of your being to be released into this realm, and maybe parts of you are released into certain aspects of your community, and other aspects of you are released into other social groups, and that's natural too. It doesn't all maybe necessarily come out at once. But allow yourself to dance in the garden of delights. And then this inner earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So this is a really incredible card coming off of the full moon reading, because that full moon reading was really asking for change. It was really calling in that perspective energy to really evaluate and to start to implement the new habits, the new ways of the new life that you want to build, that's more authentic and in line and in tune and in rhythm with like your true essential nature, not this persona that you feel you need to achieve and become, but really diving in and connecting into that authentic way of living every day, in the work, in the home, creatively, just authentically in every aspect of life. And that being authentic in every aspect of life, even if we express ourselves one way to one group and another way to another group, it's still all authentically you. I mean, you are the essence of the flower, your flower essence is going to come through no matter where you are, because it's the soul that's expressing. And that is a unified field. That is, you are with you in every modality and emotion and thought. That is it. When you really connect into your essential nature, you are present everywhere, like the true you. So this inner earth saying you'll survive this. This just shows me that this is what that ending, was, and that new restructuring is moving us into this new beginning. And inner earth calls for like a deep meditative dropping into the pristine nature of this planet, the pristine waters, the pristine elemental, like the fundamentals of the elements within the inner earth, within the very like body, not on the surface of the planet, but like deep within, just the pure raw materials, and to really resource that sense of like refreshed purity of being and really connect your tap roots into these inner earth aquifers and minerals and channels of the inner light of this planet. And these techniques are things that I teach in one-on-one sessions. And also the Temple of Light course will be coming up in June, and that is a wonderful way to learn a lot of these techniques of anchoring the heart line and working through the inner earth and cosmic lines of energy. So the courageous peony and inner earth, very beautiful. Okay, let's see what the Tarot wants to share with us for our midweek. Okay, feeling the energy. Okay. We have Two of Crystals, the Chariot, and Oppression. Very interesting. That Two of Crystals is very reminiscent of this Inner Earth card and the Courageous Peony. I love that that is our first card. That Two of Crystals is really calling for balance. That Two of Crystals is really calling for holding the opposites, holding the polarities, and kind of like juggling the world and the multifaceted nature of who you are and what this experience is, in this real center point, really finding the fulcrum, your inner fulcrum, and allowing this weave, this yin and yang, to neutralize within you, that you're not overly pulled this way or that way, that you're really able to sink in deep into the inner earth and connect to that tap root, and really connect to the riches of the pristine way, the pristine walk, that no matter the external dynamics of the push and pull, the tug of war, the multitasking and incredible amounts of things that need to happen every day, or in this new beginning, there might be a feeling of overwhelm, like, oh, there's so much to do in this new beginning, but it's actually, no, it's just all a continuum. It's all a continuum, and all the skills transfer from, your life experience up to this point into the new. And it's just a restructuring that's happening, and an alignment to the natural laws, to the natural way. And it actually takes a lot less effort. It takes a lot less when you're in that natural, it's not the no pain, no gain mentality. The natural alignment is flow, is synchronicity. It's the way of creation. It's in this trajectory of effortless action. Of course there's action. Of course tension builds, like pressure builds for the birthing process to become and to create the new life. But it's all in this alignment. There's more to say on that, but then we have the Chariot. So it does show that there is this fast moving forward energy. And this shows me that there's going to be a lot of quickening towards the summer solstice. The chariot represents the sign of Cancer, which shifts in the tropical zodiac right at the solstice. So this shows me that this period right now, from this full moon up until the summer solstice or winter solstice, if you're in the southern hemisphere watching this, is a very significant window of time. We're going to be moving into eclipse seasons, end of May into mid-June. This is going to be really shifting a lot of things around for us personally and globally. And we have the oppression card. So there is this sense of, there is a feeling of being tested. You're going to be tested because this change is coming. And when I say suppression card, your fear is going to be tested, where you're going to think, oh my gosh, I can't do this the new way. Like there's not enough algorithms, there's not enough like preset infrastructure for me to lean on, because there's really nothing in the new to lean on other than alignment with your authentic connection to yourself and to source of creation within the earth and all around and within you. There's nothing to lean on in the new way. It's anchoring into the very essence of your soul and trusting completely that inner intelligence, divinely supported by the great intelligence of the great mystery of God, source of creation, the great holy O, the great 0 point. So you're going to be tested on this path. And that's where this courageous peony is really saying, you know, you are multifaceted. You have a unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Do not let the fear keep you small and hidden in this world. You will survive this. New solutions are coming, and they're coming through you. And it's like we have to be tested. We have to be challenged in order to think the new thoughts and to grow and expand our consciousness. And if you get trapped in your fear, exactly. If you get trapped in your fear, the soul can't express itself. It's in a cage. It's veiled. So then we have the starseed. So all of this is happening. These tests will be coming, and they're happening, or maybe they're already happening for you now. You know, it's like, are you choosing fear, contraction, freak out, or are you choosing connection, strength, courage, knowing? Because the starseed is it's the Fool. It's the 0. Look, it's the 0. You see that at the top of the card. It's your connection to source. It's complete trust and surrender into the divine life force energy holding you and assisting you every step of the way, even if you don't know where that next step is going to take you and what's around the corner. You've got you, and God's got you, and that connection is that fusion of life force energy that is indestructible. So this is a very strong reading. We have 3 major arcana. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to leave it here because, you know, these can go on and on. But this is our midweek reading, just to give you the images a little bit more. Really connect in with your meditations. Do what you need to do to create balance and to neutralize the polarity and that pull of opposites. And this is going to be a big journey up until the solstice. There's going to be tests, there's going to be challenges, and it's all to get you refined into the essence of your soul, for that authentic expression to blossom and emit that beautiful flower essence that only you can gift the world. Okay? Thank you so much for being with me tonight. And if you want a personal reading, if there's something going on in your realm that you would like consciousness shown upon it, the readings are very exploratory, very collaborative, very, very powerful. They're very, very creative, and it's a joy to read for you all. So if you need that personal assistance, please reach out to kay@sacredsoulascension.com. Okay, may we all be blessed, feel blessed, and give thanks each and every day for the miracle of this life. It's wonderful to be on the journey with each of you. Okay, namaste.